Pushing, pumping, your heart starts stomping, your mind's going crazy and your body's jumping. You're on your feet, you gotta beat the heat. Gotta keep focused so you can't compete. If you can't keep the pace, you lose the race. Somebody's gonna move in on your space. If you don't want to act, you gotta face facts. In short, you gotta make tracks. Fast tracks. You gotta make tracks. Fast tracks. Hey Jude, get yourself in the mood. You gotta have the right attitude, be keen. You gotta scream for your team. They're the best of the crop of the cream. You gotta pull together, keep trying to do better. Try to make records that'll last forever. Gotta work to the max, no time to relax. In short, you gotta make tracks. Fast tracks. You gotta make tracks. Fast tracks. You gotta make tracks.
Fast tracks.
You got it? It's in the bag. Let's do it.
Usher, we've talked about this, Michael.
Yes, Mrs. Usher.
Doesn't matter how much your track times improve, you must still keep up with your classwork, so pull your socks up.
I'll try.
You can try with your English homework, which was due in 4 days ago. If it isn't in by tomorrow, we shall have to take this further.
Uh-oh. Alana, wait. I need help.
Not now, Michael.
This is life or death.
Not now, Michael.
Which way are you going?
Get lost, stick woman.
Worm brain.
Barbie brain.
Hey, check this out.
What's up?
Trouble.
Okay, you lot, settle down. I said settle down. Thank you.
Wanted sports students. Only freaks need apply. There's one thing I won't tolerate in this school. That's intolerance and those who stir it up. Understand?
Yes, Mrs. Usher.
I'm letting you off with a warning this time, but you won't get a second chance. Am I coming through loud and clear?
Yes, Mrs. Usher.
On your way.
Yes, Mrs. Usher.
Isn't that a soccer ball, Gunter?
Yes, Mrs. Usher.
I thought you were dead set against any sport.
Soccer isn't a sport. It's a game of tactics. It's chess played at 90 k's an hour.
The friction between the sports and academic students is getting beyond a joke.
It was ever thus.
A game, not a sport.
Sorry?
Just an idea. It might be worth a try.
We were so lucky. I figured a detention at least.
I told you. No worries.
We came that close to it.
The odds were 20 to 1 against.
And how'd you figure that, Einstein?
Mathematical probability, based on 1, we didn't break any written rules, and 2, the usher's past form. Always lets you off with a caution on your first offence.
Like I said, we were still lucky.
Trust me, it's the last we've heard of it.
Still want some help with your homework?
Well, that's just great.
Bradman Richmond hires to play soccer. From this week on, there'll be compulsory training for all students. First group starting tomorrow at 3. Compulsory soccer. She can't do that. Thought you said we'd heard the end of it.
No, I said the odds were 20-1 against the usher taking punitive action.
What's this then?
Just one of those 1 in 20 situations.
Soccer training.
Could be worse. A whole lot worse.
Worse, compulsory sport, Gunter. It's the end of civilization as we know it. Those sport freaks must be over the moon.
I'm not playing soccer. It's the stupidest idea I've heard of in my whole life.
What about believing Drev was Russian?
That was a joke. This isn't.
We've got state championships coming up. No time for dumb soccer.
It's going to wreck my whole training schedule.
And what about the chance of injury?
You could fall over, sprain your ankle, or worse.
There goes months of preparation.
Well, the state championship is my goal.
There's no way I'm playing footsie with a bunch of bookworms.
And there's no way I'm risking the state championship through injury.
There's no reason for anyone to get injured playing soccer, so long as you're sensible. You just have to take
Soccer's
care.
a wuss game anyway.
Well, I kind of like it.
Might as well play marbles, eh, Mike?
What? Yeah, I don't know.
What's that you're up to?
Can't you just leave me in peace?
Sorry, I was just asking.
Yeah, what does it look like I'm doing? The triple jump?
Okay.
If I don't get this in by the end of today, I'm history.
You still got a bit of time.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have a clue how to do it.
Well, don't look at us, mate. I might be tall, but it's way over my head.
I'm just gonna have to swallow my pride and grovel. Alana, wait a sec.
I don't want to talk about it, Michael.
What?
I've had it up to here with this moronic soccer stuff.
Listen, the usher says that if I don't get my English homework in by the end of today...
Bad enough no one else
It's
will talk to me.
bye-bye.
Without having you rubbing it in. Admit it, you freaks think this compulsory soccer is a big hoot.
A hoot?
Yeah, a humongous hoot.
No.
No.
Not only is it going to mess up everyone's training schedule, there's also the risk of injury.
You mean you sport freaks don't like it either?
Alana, listen, I'm sitting on a time bomb.
If you lot are against it,
And I can hear it ticking, louder and louder.
that means everyone is, which means, well, we've got no time to lose.
Great.
No, come on, this is important.
But
We're rebelling against the soccer.
You serious?
Deadly.
But I like soccer, it's a great game.
This is regimentation. You call that a game too? Besides, you're the one that dumped us right in this.
Me?
You miscalculated, got the odds all wrong or something.
Now come on, let's get everyone moving. There's a meeting in the weights room, come on.
come on, guys, there's a meeting over here. It's really urgent, so come on, quick, come on.
What's he up to?
Looks like the students are revolting.
What else is new?
Yeah, just this way, come on.
If I could just have your attention, please. If you could all just be quiet. Thank you. Now, is everyone here against being forced to play soccer?
Actually, I quite like the idea.
We may all be mere students, but we do not as yet live in a dictatorship. We do not have to suffer the tyranny of oppression. We still have our rights. But unless we're prepared to stand up in the face of the oppressor, we will certainly...
Get on with it!
All right. I propose we elect 2 representatives, one sports and one non-sports student, to go to the principal and demand, not ask, but demand, an immediate halt to compulsory soccer.
I nominate Alana Burrows.
All those in favour of Alana Burrows, raise your hands.
And I nominate Michael Carlisle.
Oh, no, I can't.
Why not?
She'll only ask me when my homework is.
What about Stretch?
Me?
Yeah, Stretch.
Good thinking. Stretch has never been known to put a foot wrong. All those in favour of Les Brumfield, raise your hands.
Gee, thanks. I've never been elected to anything before.
Okay, Stretch, let's go see the usher.
Come in. Alana, Stretch, what can I do for you?
We are here, Mrs. Usher, as the elected representatives.
Sit down, please.
Thanks.
We'd prefer to stand.
Oh, yeah, right.
You were saying?
It is our duty to convey to you that the student body is unanimously opposed to the imposition of compulsory soccer.
That's right, Mrs. Usher. Unanimous.
Oh. I think there are many benefits in playing soccer, including improving the fitness levels of non-sporting students. Eh, Stretch?
They're a pretty flabby lot.
Bit of sport would do them good.
Mrs. Usher, the sports students are opposed for two very good reasons. First, it will interfere in their training schedules, and second...
Sorry to interrupt. I've discussed the idea with all the specialist coaches. Soccer will not conflict with anyone's training schedule. And the second reason?
There's the risk of injury. It could seriously threaten their competitive careers.
Is that true, Stretch? Is there any greater risk on the soccer field than, say, high jumping?
Well, I don't know.
Any halfway decent athlete should know how to protect themselves from injury.
I guess so.
Speaking personally, Stretch, what do you think of the soccer idea?
Could be a hoot.
Since it appears the entire student body is not dead set against soccer, training for all students starts tomorrow as announced.
But you can't.
And that is my very last word on the subject.
Just the sort of solidarity I'd expect from a sports freak. It's all Stretch's fault. If he just kept his big mouth shut.
Gee, Stretch, you didn't say anything, did you?
Well, she brought up some pretty convincing arguments.
Like what?
Well, I thought they were.
So I'm sorry, we're just going to have to play soccer after all.
I'm not playing contact sport with a bunch of thugs. No one will touch you, Irina.
Thanks for giving it a try, Alana.
I just know some stupid bookworm's going to knock me over, sprained ankle, and bang, there goes my state title.
Think of something or our reputation's a cactus.
Maybe this calls for a South American ploy.
Michael! Looking for someone?
I needed to speak with Mrs. Usher. It's about my English homework.
She's gone home. You can leave it with me. I'll pass it on.
I kind of wanted to see her, but, it's okay.
Come on, hand it over. Look, I know your work is late, so let's not prolong the agony for another day. Let's have it. It's time you sports students learnt the importance of your academic studies.
Michael, just the man.
I can't believe I could be so stupid.
Now that's just asking for a crushing retort.
It's probably so bad I would make look a fool in front of the whole class.
Okay, I'll buy it. What unbelievably stupid thing have you done?
I handed in my homework yesterday.
Anyway, Gunter's come up with a really great idea about how to get rid of the soccer menace once and for all.
Oh no, I've seen some of your crazy plans in action.
It's got a guaranteed 1 in 3 chance of success.
See?
1 in 3? How'd you figure that?
Maths and law of chance. You wouldn't understand.
Right. I'm even worse at maths than I'm at English. So, what's the plan?
Simple.
Simple?
Simple.
But will it work?
Yeah, 3 in 1 chance, guaranteed.
Well, count me out. Don't know why you fellas just can't relax and enjoy the game.
It's the principle of the thing.
Yeah, it was all her idea.
Look, we've got to stick together on this, Stretch. It's all for one and one for all.
Jeez, you fellas make it hard for a bloke. What do you want me to do?
Oh, here's the plan.
Okay, so does everyone understand what they have to do?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Okay, let's get ready to rumble!
All the staff have to be involved. This is your group.
I'm not a sports person. don't know the first thing about soccer.
We all have to make our contribution to unity, and that includes you, Clive.
Yes, but...
Good luck.
You guys are set.
Go along. Your dress.
Soccer is football. You may not touch the ball with any part of the arm below the shoulder. Is that clear?
Apart from the goalie.
Apart from the goalie, who is allowed to pick up the ball with his hands but may not run with it. Very well, that's enough of the rules. Now, you all know which team you're on, so go to your designated positions and let's begin.
Oh, what about the offside rule?
What?
You can't play soccer without knowing the offside rule. A player is deemed offside if at the time the ball is passed...
We can pick up the offside rule and any other refinements as we go along. Now let's commence play. Stephen. Now don't overexert yourself, Stephen. You're still not 100% fit.
Don't worry, I'll look after myself.
You all right, Stephen?
It's nothing. I'll be fine.
You to go off the field and rest that leg immediately. Now. Come on, come on.
You gotta make it sound like it really hurts.
Like this, you mean?
Not bad, but don't overdo it.
You all right? Stretcher! Stretcher!
Gunter really does know about soccer.
Gunter's hot. Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Well, what am I supposed to have done, stick woman? Shot you?
Not this time, matey.
Well done, well done. Right.
It's me, Mike. But you're our goalie.
Clive?
Well, Kath, all in all, I thought that was quite a deal of fun.
Fun, Clive.
Yes?
More like a farce, don't you think? An undisciplined, disorganised farce.
Undisciplined, disorganised. Well, I suppose they did get somewhat carried away.
They, Clive? I seem to recall you being in the thick of it all yourself. You were supposed to set an example, not join in the chaos. The whistle.
Yes, Kath, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
So you got to keep your weight over the ball.
Over the ball, right. So anyway, how come you play so well?
My dad used to be a German international. Played in the 82 World Cup.
Wow.
I reckon that should have done the trick. No more soccer, no way, Jose.
Mrs. Usher wants to see everyone on the oval straight away.
Dum da dum dum dum.
I want to congratulate you all on a wonderfully creative performance this afternoon. I was very impressed to see such teamwork and cooperation. And you see, it proves you can all work together when you try. But you've made your point. If you don't want soccer, there'll be no more soccer.
Yeah.
Wait a sec. Can't we put this to the vote?
Sit down, Stretch.
Speaking personally, that was the first time I've ever played soccer, and it was heaps of fun, especially playing with the worms. So I say, all those in favour of soccer, raise your hands.
Rat think?
It was a hoot.
There you go.
Okay? Now let's see those who don't want more soccer. The ayes have it. The Year 10 soccer team stays.
The whole school has been brainwashed.
We all enjoyed ourselves.
This is the thin end of the wedge. Compulsory soccer's just the start. You wait and see. Michael, are you okay?
What's up?
I just got my English homework back.
And?
Scored a pass.
A pass?
That's incredible.
More than incredible.
Check.
We'll make you a bookworm yet.
Pushing, pumping, your heart starts stomping, your mind's going crazy and your body's jumping. You're on your feet, you gotta beat the heat. Gotta keep focused so you can't compete. If you can't keep the pace, you lose the race. Somebody's gonna move in on your space. If you don't want to act, you gotta face facts. In short, you gotta make tracks. Fast tracks. You gotta make tracks. Fast tracks. Hey Jude, get yourself in the mood. You gotta have the right attitude, be keen. You gotta scream for your team. They're the best of the crop of the cream. You gotta pull together, keep trying to do better. Trying to make records that'll last forever. Gotta work to the max, no time to relax. In short, you gotta make tracks. Fast tracks. You gotta make tracks. Fast tracks. You gotta make tracks.